What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV, man. What a fucking game. Man, the Pelicans, pardon me. The Pelicans, man, they blew it. It's crazy. Pardon me. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that's rocking with us, man. Y'all get up in the building, man. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button if you're just coming in here. It's crazy. Let me know your thoughts. Pardon me. My allergies are acting crazy. Y'all bear with me, y'all. It's Flight Sports TV. It's allergy season out here. But nonetheless, man, Kyrie Irving came out here and he came out here and shitted on the guys today, man. He came out here and fucking put the candle to the people. I'm about to drop the link in the description box. Kyrie put the candle to the Pelicans tonight. It was crazy. I'm about to drop the shit right now for the people that want to join in. Lonzo. I mean, it was a pedestrian performance tonight. Much better. I mean, it couldn't get no worse than what we seen from the New York Knicks game. Zion, he's beasting. Brandon Ingram. I mean, they was right in it. Free throws here and there, they could have been in there, but they had Kyrie Irving was unstoppable. They couldn't do nothing with him. I'm taking a look at this Blazer game. Dame ain't playing tonight, so that kind of destroys the momentum I have for the game. But it is what it is. The New York Knicks, they are, but the Pelicans, they really fucking around. They're not going to make the playoffs. They might as well just give it up and work on getting a draft pick at this point because it's just going to be an uphill battle. It doesn't make any sense. Get ready for next season. It says they miss free throws so Adams and Hayes can get the rebound. Now, I already know that. That's that. I understand that. But I'm talking about, you're right about that. It was a free throw game, to close out the game. But Kyrie came down there and hit a couple of shots that you just couldn't guard. I mean, dudes was all in his face. He was still knocking the shit down. It's hard to explain, but the Pelicans, they got a lot to work on. The coaching is not the best, obviously. Tonight, like I said, they was right in the game. So I'm trying to cut them some slack. What's going on, T? You finally made it.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Not much, man. Talk to me. You seen the game?
Yeah, I watched the game, man.
Let me know your thoughts, man.
Nothing surprising. I think we all expected that.
Yeah, it was close to my thought.
To be honest, man, that's Kyrie. He was eating them, but we don't expect nothing less from that dude. Right. There was a couple of possessions, man. They was defending him good, and he just put that magic on him.
Yeah, he did. He was putting. Yeah, he put on one of those performances, man. He put motherfuckers in the blender tonight.
Yeah, man.
You see the way he took it inside too, laid it up over everybody. I mean, good lord.
I mean, that was stupid, man.
That was silly. He just rubbing the shit in now.
It was a
I'm thinking, how the fuck they didn't go to the Knicks? But I'll leave it at that, man.
It was a play at the end of the game where Kyrie literally just went in to pass 3 defenders and laid it up. I'm like,
that's why completely. His little ass Kyrie, you should see how tall he is.
I mean, Kyrie, they fouled the dude.
What is he, 6'1"? I mean, he got to be 6'something. Let me see. Kyrie Irving, his height.
Man, they got to start.
He's 6'2", man. 6'2".
And it's like people saying I'm saying the wrong thing, but this team is not going to work with Point Zion, bro. It's not going to work.
No, it's not. He's not quick enough.
He's not. That's one of the reasons why that last play of the game, Kyrie was able to get that ball out of his hand. Because you got Zion coming down trying to set up a play or whatever. I understand they want the ball in his hands in crunch time, but
they forcing it.
Yeah, they're forcing it, man.
They're forcing the issue. They're forcing him to make the plays. They don't have to.
I don't know who said this. Somebody said this, but this dude, yeah, he going to get his points. What do you want? What do you want the Pelicans to be? A winning team, or be a team where your first and second option is always scoring points, but y'all can't get a win?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brandon Ingram and Zion put up numbers like every game, just about. But that don't matter.
Keep going. My bad, T.
Yeah, they just can't get a win, man. You can't,
Yeah, they can't.
and now we at this point now where you can't blame this loss on Lonzo.
No, you can't. This was an idiotic performance. But today, like I said, man, Kyrie Irving, he torched him. Okay, so I mean, there's nothing you could do about that but shake his hand after the shots that he made. But the Pelicans are in no position to even be taking a loss to Kyrie Irving. And Lord have mercy, they lose to Orlando. Orlando ain't no pushover either. You
No, they're
know,
not.
yeah, they play tough. They got some young players over there. That ain't gonna be easy. They in Orlando too. That's not gonna be a walk in the park.
And
But
I'll tell you what too.
Orlando. Huh?
This loss would have been a lot worse hadn't Lonzo turned up at the end of that third quarter.
What you mean? You said if he didn't, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, because he was able to put something together. Otherwise, that's why I said it was pedestrian for him tonight. It wasn't really all that. It's crazy. Hold on a second. What's going on?
What's good, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's going on, man? How you been, man? Everything good?
Yeah, life is cool, man. Tuned into the game. I had to holler at y'all real quick.
Yeah, I appreciate
Take my
it.
2 cents.
Yeah. Let me, I'm gonna give you my undivided attention, man. Just give me your 2 cents. I ain't saying
Is that Dave right here?
nah, that's T. Dave, I don't know where the hell Dave at. Dave gonna be rolling in this motherfucker lane.
What's up, T?
T, you there?
Yeah, Dave probably doing his video right now.
What's up, T? How you doing, bro? What up,
good.
Flake?
What's up, man?
What's going on? I'm good.
So yeah, man, I just had to speak on it real quick because I was tuning in, but man, Najee Marshall, 2 shots at the end. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that. That's cool. I'm happy you said that. That was disgusting.
Come on, bro.
Dropped my head. Once you threw it to him in the left hand side, I just dropped my head. I said, "Oh Lord, that's not the play." But continue.
That's 2 games in a row where Najee Marshall didn't take late game shots and they lost. The point that I'm trying to make here is it's coming down to Van Gundy.
Yeah.
It's something going on behind the scenes. I don't know. I'm just not fucking. Don't get me wrong. I like Najee Marshall. I feel like he was balling, but when it's go time, you got to get Zion involved. I don't know, man. I feel like the Pelicans season might be wraps.
Man, the Pelicans season been over, bro.
They had to win tonight, though.
They
had to.
They just, I don't know, man. They just never. It's like they're not responding. It's either not responding well to their coach, or they just really need time to. They need time to practice, man, and really get into that new system that Van Gundy is selling them, because you can tell when they playing, man. Like they do pretty well offensively, but defensively, man, it's just like, yo. Well, let me correct that. They do well offensively when they score well, but if you watch the game, even when they score well, everything seems like an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really seems like they had a plan. It's like they're just going out there just scoring.
I don't mean to cut you off. I told you Dave was gonna get in there late. Pause, but keep going. What you were saying, T?
Yeah, I was watching the game the other day, and it just seems like Pelicans' offense is not like strategic at all.
Man, bro.
This shit is playground.
Bro, why the fuck is Najee Marshall taking 2 threes?
We just touched on that.
I just said that. That made no sense.
What is going on here, bro? What, yo?
It come down to Van Gundy.
Yo, Van Gundy has to go, bro. He has to go. This is him. Look,
Dave, you right.
The players don't respect this nigga no more. They say
we don't respect
you. We've lost it, bro. We don't believe in your system. Your system does not work. You know what I mean? And look, it goes like that sometimes, man. Van Gundy is not a new era coach, bro. He shouldn't have got the job. I mean, look at Detroit. It's a perfect example of what he does, bro.
It's deeper than that. Because who gave him the contract?
This is 5 years, bro. Like, yo,
5 years guaranteed.
They should have got Thibodeau. They should have signed Thibodeau. That was the guy that you got.
Najee Marshall had the audacity.
Yeah, that was wild. He had no business taking that last 3.
What the fuck was he doing in the game?
I like Najee Marshall, but he's
No, I'm not
gotta
doing
learn,
that, dude. I would have liked Bledsoe in that position.
bro.
I like
Hell no,
Najee. I like
hell no.
Najee over Bledsoe.
I mean, over him.
I like
Hell
Najee
no.
over
In the
Bledsoe.
corner.
I
Bledsoe
think Najee was in the
threes in the
game though for
corner.
his defense.
Najee got better defense than Bledsoe.
Yo,
hands down.
Fly, Najee's better than Bledsoe, Fly.
No, I'm not saying that.
Look,
I'm just saying in the
when they got that lineup, it's 6'5" and above. Like they locking up.
Yo, man. And, yo, thank God for y'all reminding me for that. I almost forgot about that, bro. That nigga took 2 terrible shots.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Dave. We got a new guy in here, man. What's going on, Blair?
Yo, what's good? Yo, what up? What up?
What's good? I can't call. Where you from, man?
From New York.
Oh, New York.
I'm in LA.
What, you said you in LA right now?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm from Queens.
You from Queens? Okay, my man from Queens, Dave. I'm from Long Island.
Hey, I'm from north side, man.
Yo, what up, Dave? I see you, yo. What's good?
What's up, man?
You subscribe to Dave Wagner?
Nah, yeah. I be following his videos, yo. He consistent, man. Shit's tough.
Hey, good looks, man. Hey,
Oh, yeah. Call me man Dave. But let me know your thoughts on this game, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, yo. So, to be real with you, yo, I felt like they took Lonzo out in the third when he was hot. Like, there was no reason for that shit. The nigga had, like, he scored 7 points. Yeah, dude scored 7 points in, like, less than 2 minutes. And then he just put him on the bench.
Man, that shit fucking us up, man. That restriction shit, bro. But, I mean, bro, man, this all falls on Stan, bro. That's the truth, bro. It's him. Bro, we blew another clutch game. Clutch game, bro. And this time, you can't blame it on Lonzo. You can't blame it on Lonzo.
Not
bro,
this time.
It's Stan's system, bro. The shit don't work, and it's just terrible, man. I mean, like, bro, based on what he did in Detroit, I don't even know how he still got a job, man. Honestly, bro.
What's up?
Bro, this shit is amazing to me, bro. He said,
bro, I'm telling you.
Hey, we're not blaming
it's
Lonzo.
deeper. It's deeper than Stan.
I'm not blaming Ingram or Zion. Ingram and Zion showed up, bro.
Yeah,
David Griffin, man.
But what about Eric Bledsoe, yo? That nigga Bledsoe shot 10 threes, yo. It felt like he shot 10 threes.
Shout out Girl Dance.
Like, you know what? I don't
get a job.
Bledsoe, you're supposed to be a veteran, and you don't know how to just be a veteran, like encourage the young niggas, you know, lead by example. Be smart. Like, why does he play so wild at 33? Like, what the hell?
Again, Dave, you making my point, bro.
He plays
you
like
making my
he
point.
just came in the NBA, bro. He plays like a rookie. Like,
Dave, you making my point. Who gave Bledsoe the contract?
Man.
Why he got traded? He still on that Milwaukee.
Yeah, but who sought out that contract?
Milwaukee.
Who sought out the Steven Adams contract?
Oh my God!
Yeah, they need to do something. They need to get a better center. No matter
Who
they need a better center.
Yo, Steven Adams missed an open layup, man.
They need to go get Dwayne Dedman. They need to go get somebody else.
Yo, Steven Adams might be playing trash this season.
Man, they need to get Taj Gibson. I don't
want to call him trash.
Get somebody that can spread the floor, man.
Yeah, you got to get somebody else.
Can y'all guess how much Steven Adams is making this year?
I don't know. He's on a $100 million deal, if I'm not mistaken.
Does he deserve that shit?
Was it 90?
No.
Hell no.
Hell nah, yo. That nigga's trash, yo.
Exactly.
Niggas
David
trash,
Griffin
yo.
gotta go. He making these choices, bro.
Yeah, this dude is trash, man.
Oh, he said it. Yo, Jackson Hayes played 9 minutes today, bro. I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, Jackson Hayes is a better center to me.
Way better, bro. Yo.
He's a lot of he's a shot blocker. You know, he do more shit.
Yo, but you know what's crazy, yo? They say Steven Adams shows up against real sinners. So he ain't show up against DeAndre Jordan. He ain't show up.
Bro, and that's the worst. Bro, I hate Steven Adams fans, bro. Like, I really be on Twitter arguing with them every day, and they be trying to make a case for this man. But come on, bro, be realistic now. When Lonzo has a bad game, they all attack him. So if Steven Adams has a bad game, we're not getting him the ball. I mean, this guy's missing open hook shots, bro. Nobody guards him.
Well, who the fuck you think is Elijah? What the fuck is he doing throwing hook shots and shit? Man, shit
Bro, Will Chamberlain, yo.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
Nobody, yo, I swear, when do guys guard him? He has the lane open every game, and he's still bringing 7 points in 30 minutes. Come on, bro.
Yo, even his hook shots is crooked, yo. Like he can't even aim that shit.
Like, come on, bro.
Let me say something. This motherfucker he don't even be getting the rebound. This motherfucker be tapping the shit all over the place.
Yo, you grab the ball, yo. That shit be getting tight, bro.
He don't be getting the motherfucker trying to smack the shit.
Why are we doing Jackson Hayes 9 minutes, bro? When he's the better center, I don't understand standing, bro.
Man, they need to go get a better center. Whether Lonzo next season or not, they need.
Thank God Lonzo's gone next year, bro.
They need to address their center position no matter what, and they need to fire Van Gundy no matter what because it ain't gonna work. And it's crazy because on Undisputed, Skip. I know y'all seen that. Skip,
and I did
you already know,
Yo, they was like, is it even possible to fire a guy in this first season? Because they need to do it. You
have no choice.
Inevitable.
I'm happy
you have no choice.
You're delaying inevitable,
bro. Because then it's more likely to happen. I'm happy they are, bro. Because bro,
that's why I was trying to tell y'all, because I was like, Dave, you want him to be fired? I was like, yo, Van Gundy is safe right now.
Nah, that nigga's not safe, yo. That nigga not.
I don't want him to be safe, but he's safe.
Like we've been saying this since the Pacers, bro.
You know what's even crazy, yo? So Zion premiered his new shoes and stuff. He can't even get a dub, yo. He can't even get a dub on his premiere for the shoes, yo.
Bro, hey, that Kyrie call at the end of the game was questionable, bro. I still don't know that.
Yo, Kyrie,
it was close. It was close.
He's on.
Nah, Kyrie cooked though, yo. Kyrie cooked, yo. He's showing him how it's done, yo.
Yo, Kyrie cooked, yo. Unguardable.
Cooked everybody, but bro, that's not why we lost. We lost because of where rotate. And bro, Stan continues to have Steven Adams and Jackson Hayes in the game. Like, what spacing could be like created over there? You can't have two of them in the game. This is
at the same time, yo, that's just stupid, yo. How you put them both in?
Jackson Hayes is starting to shoot it a little bit more.
Yeah,
nah,
man. Nah, but look, he puts them both in without Lonzo. Like, if you're gonna do that, then have Lonzo run the point, not Kyra Lewis. That shit don't make no sense, yo.
Bro, this shit is sad, bro. That you're running two centers on the
court.
In 2021, you're running two centers, and they're getting you can't do that. I mean, Steven Adams got killed by Blake Griffin, bro.
Yo, Stan did that shit in Detroit with Josh Smith and Drummond. That shit didn't work.
Put some questions in the comment section. Put some questions. We're gonna talk about it. Keep going. My bad, y'all.
Running backs and suck. Yo, this team is a joke, bro. And look,
we're gonna get there.
And we can't always keep blaming the players all the time, bro. I think
facts.
The players are getting too much blame, bro. You got to look at these offensive schemes, these defensive schemes. It's weird, bro. This is
bro, that's Stan, yo.
That's Stan, bro. You should never fire motherfucking Gentry. Gentry should have been the coach of this team.
Stan, bro, you know we got to go 11-3 to make the playing game. That shit ain't happening.
Listen, they're not catching.
The season's over, bro.
And mind you, even if what in the fuck you think they're gonna beat the Spurs or the Golden State? What makes you think
not the way Steph is playing right now?
Who's like Steph? Is it Dallas in there? What makes you think that they will be able to even beat any of those teams?
Franchise. And people were mad when I said the Pelicans.
Yeah, oh my God, Melo out here cooking,
bro. They're a poverty franchise. How many superstars have we lost, bro?
Facts, yo. We lost everybody, yo. They lost all of them.
I'm saying, if this shit continues, bro, you're gonna lose Zion.
Come on, Zion is out of there.
Zion already gone.
And I don't want to push that narrative.
Zion going to the Knicks, yo. He coming to New York, yo.
I ain't ready to start that, bro.
Look, when you have an owner whatever position David Griffin is in, he doesn't make the right moves, man. I mean, you had George Hill, but let him go. A guy that led the league in 3-point percentage last year, and then you keep Eric Bledsoe, and then you pay Steven Adams. Eric Bledsoe, how much? Eric Bledsoe makes $19 million, right?
George Hill, man.
Oh my God. Yo, the Bucks robbed us. You see the Bucks this year? They robbed us, bro.
They laughing, yo. They laughing at us.
They robbed us.
That was a bad trade. We got
look at how Drew Holiday's elevated the Bucks.
Yeah.
All I can say is like Before this season, I had high expectations.
So high,
I thought
bro.
that they was going to be, 4th, 5th seed, you know what I mean, around that 6th seed. But this shit right here, this is toxic, bro. Somebody got to go. I'm saying it's David Griffin. I'm saying it's Van Gundy. Lonzo got to get up out of there. I mean, everything. They just blow it up. Blow it up. It's done.
So, yo, I got a question for y'all. Yo, I got a question next. I got a question for y'all too. So, is it fair to say Alvin Gentry was better because he didn't have Zion at all last year to the end of the year?
I'm gonna give one of y'all to that.
That's a great question.
He was better. Hands down,
listen,
was better.
Alvin Gentry wasn't no, great coach, but you know what I mean? He still could get the best out of his young players. Like I saw last game when Ingram saw him, you saw how happy Ingram was. I forgot who he played, but Ingram went up to him after the game like, yo, it's like they look at him.
I miss playing for you.
Yeah, they look at him like more like, I think they have more respect for Alvin, bro.
Hey, you know what it is?
Plus, Alvin, he didn't have Zion, yo.
He didn't
even have Zion for half the year last year.
Alvin knew how to get out of the way. Like, Alvin knew how to let them play. If you look at Van Gundy, he all up in their face, yelling, trying to control everything, yelling, blaming others, yelling. Hey,
he rose Lonzo, yo. He tried to roast Lonzo in that conference, yo.
When Lonzo fucked up in New York, he was like, "Oh my god," he was going crazy, man. Gundy was losing.
You're supposed to be the head coach, bro. You're supposed to be the leader. Not the little bitch that complains, bro. You're supposed to be the leader.
Yo, Van Gundy coach a team like the Nets.
You're supposed to be the leader of men, bro.
Right.
Leaders got to lead, bro. You can't sit here and complain. You the captain of the shit. You got to lead, bro.
We don't even run, bro. We don't.
I'm gonna try to give Van Gundy some credit. Van Gundy need to coach a championship team. Van Gundy don't need to be coaching a young, developing roster.
Right.
Okay, not like Tom.
But it's the thing, though.
And like Thibodeau.
Remember, like last year when the Pelicans they went on a win streak before Zion came back. They won like 10 games straight with Alvin Gentry, yo.
Yeah,
that was just Ingram and Lonzo. That was just Ingram and Lonzo. They was doing it.
Hey, Maxie, you remember what happened?
Van Gundy can't do it.
He benched Lonzo when Lonzo started on that BS. He benched Lonzo. Lonzo found a spark, and then he just let him do his thing. He got out the way. He let Lonzo play his game. Y'all remember that 10-game stretch where Lonzo was averaging like 27 and 7 or some shit like that?
Yeah, facts. Of course,
that's all he had to do is get out the way, let him play.
I mean, Gentry actually talked to the players, yo, like he was patient with them, and that's why they all started clicking. Stan Van Gundy had a full roster from the start of the season.
Yeah, they should have built with Gentry. Gentry knew what he was doing, and I see what Gentry is doing with Fox. You know, so I mean, he got something to do with his development, even though the Kings ain't doing shit either. But I'm just saying, you know, Fox is improving.
Hey, man, Luke Walton's a horrible.
I see a difference this season.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. I don't really like Fox, yo, because of Stephen A. Yo, he always get riding that dude. Yo.
I don't like overrated. Because Fox, he's not delivering for his team either, but nobody pays attention to De'Aaron Fox and his shortcomings because only concerned with is Lonzo. The only game De'Aaron Fox get up to play for is to play against Lonzo. Everybody else, he just play like he's just regular.
And I feel like people. I mean, yo, bro, don't get it wrong, bro. De'Aaron's tough, bro.
He's good.
Yeah, he is tough.
He's tough. He got let's be honest now. He got a bag, bro. He got a way bigger bag than Zoe. But look,
he do, but he's not a winner though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that, but
he ain't gonna win shit, and they're not gonna win shit.
But damn, that boy De'Aaron be going. Dude, I was watching him. He goes, man. But he got a horrible coach, and he don't.
He do.
He doesn't bring him.
I'm fucking with Luke Walton over.
Oh, chill, hell nah.
I'm ready to go Luke Walton.
You fucking with Luke?
Hey,
no, I'm ready to fuck with Luke.
That's a bad decision, bro.
Nah, listen, Van Gundy.
Hell nah.
I'm serious, man.
Nah, fly.
Hell nah. Luke is gone, man. You don't want him.
I don't know which one is better. Van Gundy is doing. Van Gundy really want to bench Lonzo, but he can't. He could, but it's not gonna look right.
He did in overtime last time.
No. He really want to bench him for real. I'm talking about put him on the bench. You know, I mean, that's
Fox
what
is
he
nice,
think.
but he overrated.
I don't know, but it is what it is.
They
But he
just
did
don't
that
know how to
overtime,
do it.
and
Fox
you see,
trouble.
they got the doors blown off in overtime, so they might should have kept it in there. That was an emotional decision.
You know
Hey, real
what they
quick,
trying
real
to force,
quick.
man? You know what they trying
Hey,
to
real
force?
quick. Hey,
They
T,
tryna-
shout out UT, shout out to you, Flight, shout out to you, Max, shout out to you, Dave. I'm gonna holla at y'all. Pleasure being on the chat. It's your
All
boy
right,
Dom King signing out.
all right, Kenny.
You know, they trying to force, man. You mentioned it earlier, man, but they trying to force this whole point Zion. It ain't working, man. That
It's
point
not.
forward, point
He gotta
Zion,
get,
it
he
ain't
gotta
working,
get in
bro.
better shape. He gotta slim down a little bit if he's gonna start doing shit like that.
Hey, I'm so wishy-washy about that shit. One day I'm like, okay, it's acceptable. The next day I'm like, oh man, it's not working. I just don't think I think it was like forced. You know what I mean? I don't fully agree with that shit, man. For real. That
And those
point.
sneakers is ugly too. I'm looking at his sneakers. I ain't even trying to disrespect. I like sneakers. I'm not feeling those sneakers. I got to get a better look. I think those sneakers are kind of ugly. Y'all thoughts. Y'all get them
Luke is running up over. At least Luke,
Sneakers ugly, man.
But that's what I said, bro. Stan is one of the worst coaches in the league right now. I won't call him the worst because he got worse, but he's definitely up there, bro.
He up there. He definitely up there.
He's one of the worst coaches in the league. I mean, look at the Pelicans, bro. This is Stan Van Gundy and David Griffin's work. This is David Griffin's work, bro. You know what I mean? David Griffin consistently.
David Griffin know he got to fire this dude.
David Griffin, you know you got to do what you got to do, man.
Or which I don't see them fire him at the end of the season. I think what they're gonna do is what normally they do is they go and tell them to revamp they coaching staff, their assistant coaches. You know, so that's usually what they do: shake it up, get some different assistant coaches in there, and that's gonna be the first sign that he's about to get his ass up out of there. Whenever they bring in a top assistant coach, your ass is out the door. You know, let them bring in somebody like who could be a head coach.
So do y'all think we can trade Steven Adams and some picks?
Man,
Can we just get rid of the dude, man?
I don't see
let him go.
Take him.
Expiring
deal,
bro. And the worst thing is his fans, bro. Like trying to convince niggas he's.
Oh my gosh, facts.
Yo,
them dudes always try to say he's a center and he can guard other centers, but he just had DeAndre. He didn't do nothing.
He don't do shit, man. He don't do jack, and he's an overrated rebounder. I don't know why he just doesn't grab the ball with two hands, bro.
This dude don't even get 10 rebounds a game, man. That's why I don't understand how he getting so much money. You don't even get 10 at least minimum.
Steven Adams, Eric Bledsoe might have been one of the worst, off-season signings, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro. They've been a negative the whole year, bro. I don't care what no one says, bro. They've been garbage.
Yo, they benched Bledsoe with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. They didn't even put him back in, yo.
Yeah,
they probably done with him.
Bledsoe, bro. Bledsoe's just like, bro, like you're a veteran. You're not supposed to be making these plays, man. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you're 32, man. You've been in this league for too long to be still, having those hiccups. I mean, Lonzo, Zion, and B.I. is gonna happen, bro. You know what I mean? But Bledsoe, it's like, bro, you're a veteran. There's no reason Kyrie Lewis should be outplaying you, bro. You know what I mean? That's just sad, man. That shit's sad, bro. It's the truth, bro. Bledsoe.
I feel like Bledsoe throwing games on purpose, yo. There's no way in hell he shot 8 threes, yo, and just be breaking them.
Bledsoe never played this bad before. That's the thing, man. So me too. I think Bledsoe doesn't even want to be in on this shit, and he's sabotaging us, man. And if he's doing that, niggas shouldn't be playing them, bro. He says Steven Adams is an offensive rebounder. Defensively, Steven Adams is a walking.
Bro, Steven's trash, yo. Trade that nigga with some picks, yo. I'll give him 5 first rounds at Steven Adams, yo.
Bro, and you know what upsets me, bro? It's like, let's stop trying to make him seem like he's this good center. He's not, bro. He's okay, bro. Okay, Steven Adams is solid, bro. He's solid. But let's not try to make it seem like he's a star. He's solid, bro. But, bro, the way he's been playing, this has been a down year for him, bro. Let's be honest, bro. He doesn't make, bro, come on, with the missing layups, the missing, free throws, like the not knowing how to guard a pick and roll. You know what I mean? Like this.
Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second.
Hold on, bro.
Hold on, y'all. We got a special guest about to join in, y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
What's going on, dog?
What's the deal?
I can't call it, man. It's a pleasure that you on here. Shout out,
Ball Facts. What's up, man?
You feel me? Ball Facts holding it down, man.
What up? What up?
Yo,
Appreciate that. What's good, y'all, man? I see you going live after every game, so I had to put some respect on your name, man.
You already
Sports
know,
TV.
I appreciate it. Shout out my man Dave James, working hard. My boy T, they come on here with me every night, man. We don't do this.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Flight, man.
But I appreciate you, Ball Facts, man. I admire everything you do, man. You're true inspiration to everybody, man, in the community. You feel me? It's an honor that you on here, man. What's your thoughts on this game that we just seen, man? Because we discussed it. We trying to put shit together. We trying to make sense of all of this, man. Well, talk to us.
And Stan Van Gundy, he complicates things, man. He making the game more than what it needs to be. Like, that's the thing. That's the thing about Lonzo is like people will think that you don't know anything about basketball when you talk about Lonzo because his game is so simple. It's so simplified. It don't take a whole lot of X's and O's, and that's what Stan Van Gundy is trying to do. I mean, you got a young team. I mean, just let them play, let them run. He overthinking everything, trying different rotations, and that's why it's like y'all this far in the season and you ain't figured it out yet.
And like, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's sad, bro. Lonzo got it going in the third quarter. Got taken out. All right, I understand the restrictions. Okay, the next quarter, Lonzo hit the three. Like, bro, like, man, I don't know about Point Zion, man. I'm gonna be honest, bro, because it works some games, but it doesn't work in other games, man. I don't know about it, bro. But man, it is.
I mean, Lonzo looked good, bro. I don't even know why he had a restriction. When he started clicking, they should have just let him run it. That's what he's good at. Let him play.
He was out for damn near 10 games.
Oh, hold on, y'all. So facts. You think if they let Van Gundy is the problem?
He got to be the problem. I mean, we could talk about all of the problems on the court because there are many, but who's allowing this to happen? Like, I'm with you, bro. Point Zion. No, here's the two problems with Zion being the point guard. He can't make free throws. Okay. Next thing is he has to work too hard for his points. Like, he can get 30 points, but the game, I mean, he gotta be freaking he gotta be like Goldberg and just spear through there and get all these buckets. And that's why the Pelicans are not going to win. If you're going to go to the playoffs, y'all got to learn how to get easy buckets. And that's why people hate on Lonzo, but that's what I'm talking about. Lonzo is the one that opens up everything. If Zion runs out and Ingram runs out every time and they inbound the ball fast, you aren't going to have any problems. They're overcomplicating things. If Zion's bringing the ball down, now we got to run slow. And now we got to talk about, Lonzo. That's the thing about Lonzo. Right now he's forcing everything. He's not even playing his game. You can see when he just gets pissed off, gets aggressive, and like, let me just try to score. That's not his damn game. He's supposed to be letting the game come to him and finding the open men. But they get stagnant in the half court and only a few movements. They need to look at Golden State and how they did so many back screens with Clay and Steph and Steven Adams. At this point, I mean, he's a screen. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on him, but like, this dude is a screen. He should be just screening. He's not great offensively. He's not that great defensively. He's getting older. I mean, he's not old, but Steven Adams is not all that. I'm up for trading him because to me, he's not a difference maker on the team. So if teams want him, y'all can have Steven Adams. But really, we need to get rid of Stan Van Gundy because when we got Lonzo just shooting threes all day, I mean, the man is only 2 years with his new shot. Why do we expect him to be so consistent? And how would you be if you change your shot and 2 years later you in the NBA? Like, they'd be like, he's an NBA player. He shouldn't be shooting like that. The nigga just changed his shot 2 years ago.
Damn.
You got a good point, man. That's real deep, man. They definitely need to get rid of Van Gundy. And you read about Steven Adams. That's crazy that you said that about Steven Adams, that he's just a screen. That's kind of funny, but it's actually the truth, man. Now that you just said that, I didn't really look at it like that. That's the only thing he's good for. He's good screens. How about that? The best screen setters in the league, one of them. He set good screens.
But he is, bro.
And he's not. Hold on 1 second. he's not a good center for today's NBA because he didn't evolve. You know, he's not a good 15-foot shooter. He can't step out and hit threes. You know, he's pretty much clogging up the paint for Zion because he's just stationary statue in the fucking paint. You know, I mean, it's just tricky, man. I mean, it's very tricky, man.
Wait, well, I got a question for all of y'all. Do y'all think Jason Kidd would have been a better coach?
Listen, yeah. He would have been a better damn coach than what we got here. But yeah, I'll let y'all. What y'all think?
Yes.
I mean, I would have got Jason Kidd or Mark Jackson, man. That's just me, bro.
Imagine how Lonzo would be, bro. Come on, bro. The team would be way better.
Well, facts. What's your thoughts on when the hell is the timetable for Van Gundy to get fired? When do you see the earliest that when do you see any possibility that a firing could open up for a first year coach?
At this point, not this year. They waited too late. They're not going to do it now. But if they don't make the playoffs or even that play-in spot, he got to be gone. He can't be there next year.
You think they'll fire him this season after his third season? I want him to go, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But continue.
I mean, like, and the way I see it is, you got to look at who you got. You got Zion Williamson, the man's almost averaging 30 points. You got all these pieces around him, and you can't win. The man just admitted in his last press conference that, you know, I haven't figured it out. And that's on me. I'll take the blame. And I mean, I like Stan Van Gundy, but I think he's just of the past. And if you look closely, you can see like he's shaking a lot. Like I think he has Parkinson's. I think he's just not what he used to be. You know, I'm not trying to just come down on the man, but I just think he's in over his head. It's a new league. You got new type of players. And when you got a player like Lonzo, it takes a special type of coach to see who he is and really say, you know, we're going to use him or not. Because the truth is with Lonzo, either he's going to be great or he's going to be trash. LeVar raised that boy to be a speed demon and find everybody on the court. As soon as you slow the game down and you make and everybody else is not looking for easy buckets, Lonzo ain't nothing. And I you know, I got much love for Zoe, but you know what I'm saying? A Ferrari can only go fast. It's not gonna take a whole bunch of people in it. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Until you see a coach that can recognize that and use Zoe, we're gonna look like, you know what I'm saying, like we're dummies. You know, I get hate mail every day. Why are you making videos on Lonzo? He's trash. But some of us can see past what they limit him to do. How is a man going to be so good in high school, so good in college, so good in the summer league, and then he comes to the NBA? We got to look at what's changed. His role. Exactly. That's what we got to look at.
Right. Exactly.
Role, yo. Another thing too, when Stan was coaching the Miami Heat back in 2006, they had a good squad, and they fired that man the first 20 games. When he had Shaq, D-Wade.
Riley wasn't feeling his mannerism. He was just hostile and he was overreacting and right. He wasn't feeling that. You know, he couldn't relax himself. You know, every little thing, he was up in his panties. You know, and Pat Riley had to excuse him, and then he came downstairs and you seen what happened after that. You know,
they won a chip that year when they fired his ass.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Season. It wasn't the same season. I'm not
same season. Nah, it was same season. They fired him that season, the first 20 games, because Stan was losing, and you had all these good players, and you losing with them. Fired him. They won a championship that year, man. It's crazy. Because we got 2 All-Stars. We shouldn't be losing. You got Lonzo, you got Ingram, you got Zion. Like, come on, man. We losing? It's crazy.
So what do you think the next step is, though, for next year?
For coach?
Yeah.
Yeah, who do you think? They should have
go after J. Kidd, man. I still want J. Kidd because I know J. Kidd is the only person that can relate to Lonzo. He's gonna bring the best out of Lonzo.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna answer this question. I'm gonna let it go down the line. I don't know who the hell the coach should be. I think they should go get Mark Jackson, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But they need to get somebody who know what the hell they're doing. You know, I hear you with the Jason Kidd shit, but you can't bring a guy with a fucked up track record, man. You need the real deal. You know, the coach. You can't give out no more charity cases You feel me? You can't give out something to Jason Kidd and hope that he didn't know what he's doing. You know, you need to bring somebody in who knows what the hell he's doing. I hate to keep using him as an example, but look at Tom Thibodeau. He came to the Knicks, resurrecting the franchise. You know, just resurrecting the shit from the ashes. You understand? But you see the track record. He went to Chicago. What Chicago did since he left? You know, I rest my case. Look what he did to Minnesota. He came to Minnesota, you know, and look what the hell is going on. He left. He left. And look what happened in Minnesota.
But JK is a player, though, yo. I feel like the players can relate to JK because he's an actual player, though, yo. You trying to do a point Zion, then you have JK at the.
Yeah, but Jason Kidd don't run plays. Jason Kidd wasn't running any plays. There's a lot of shit that was going on. I'm thinking about him in Milwaukee. The issues he had in Milwaukee. You need to bring somebody in with a little better track record. I understand that I like Kidd, but who you think, T? You've been kind of quiet.
I'm playing COD right now, man.
All right, so we'll come back your way. Facts. Who you think is the coach of this team off the top of your head? Who you think? Or do you even? I don't know. I'm just playing. I have to think about it. I just think
I need to run interviews, bro. Like I got to ask certain questions because, like I said, I believe it's got to be a coach that is willing to move forward. You know, in every sport, you have certain teams that advance, certain players that advance the sport, take it to a new level. You know, like Steph Curry, once in a generational type of player. With his shooting, he changed everything. And I honestly believe the Ball brothers, with their speed and their court vision, will change the game if allowed. So I'm not sure right now what type of coach would let them do that. Now, I've talked about D'Antoni because he's the only one with the fast speed. Now, people say, oh, he has a losing record.
Now you're talking. The track record. I don't mean to cut you off, Facts, but what I want to say is where I was discussing just where I said the track record. D'Antoni got the track record. You understand? So I'm feeling what you're saying right now. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, and of course, you know, D'Antoni has never went all the way, but he needs the perfect players to fit his perfect system, and that's in walks the players with the last name Ball. I believe he has the 7 seconds score under 7 seconds. Chino Hills, they were scoring under 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna have to learn to play his way. He's gonna be sitting back like, damn, this easy. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all advancing the ball. Y'all looking for the easy buckets, and then that's when we can get to the playoffs. So right now, I would say, you know, D'Antoni, and that's it for right now. You know, but I got to think on it. But for me, that's my top choice.
I like that choice that you said. That was a hell of a that's a hell of a choice that you said. I didn't even think about that. I'm trying to think who else could be a good situation. Who got a decent track record? I really don't know. But I just feel like yeah. What you say?
I said I wanted D'Antoni to be in there also. That's really who I wanted to.
That's a good pick.
To get in there before Van Gundy, man.
I don't know how they got Van Gundy. How the hell did he qualify for this job?
Van Gundy was the cheapest dude, man. That's how they got him.
I think him and Griffin was cool. So you know
that's what I think, yo. I think they cool. They fishing buddies, man. That's all that is.
No, I think Van Gundy was just the cheapest, man.
Yeah, they could have got people. I think they signed Van Gundy before some people even got fired. They could have messed around and got what's the name? Doc Rivers.
Doc Rivers?
I'm saying,
they had options.
They could have held out and waited, but they do need to think about their options. But I like that D'Antoni pickup. I'm starting to make sense because D'Antoni, he involved too.
Because he's a poverty franchise, bro.
Who?
They don't got money like that.
No, I mean, it don't cost much to hire a coach. What is it, 5 years, $25 million? I mean, they all got that. I mean, for the hire D'Antoni gonna get a job. You know, I know he'll be there next season. You know, so I mean, he can get a job. He's just where. But I like this pickup. He can get a defensive coordinator because you see what he did with Houston. You know, he got him a defensive coordinator, so he's going to evolve in that department. And the offense is just going to be running, gunning. And I like the way Lonzo is, but I don't see Lonzo on this roster next season. I'm happy you hear Facts. I'm calling Lonzo to the New York Knicks, man. I'm pointing it out right now. I believe the Knicks he's going to sign the offer sheet with the Knicks. The Knicks are going to put a poison pill deal in the contract You understand? And I think we're just gonna lock him up with New York. And I like him. I like his fit in New York because look at the guards we got in New York. Derrick Rose, yeah, a Hall of Famer. But Derrick Rose is not a lights out 3-point shooter. He can shoot the three, but he ain't lights out. You understand? I look at Alfred Payton. He's not lights out. You understand? So I like Lonzo and coming in there and really just taking over the point guard position. He has history with Julius Randle. That pick and roll is going to be I can't explain to you. And that if they keep some of these other players, you got Obi Toppin, you got goddamn Mitchell Robinson, for God's sakes. I just think this team with the Knicks is just tailor made for Lonzo Ball to come in and take over and be one of the catalysts of the roster. And I just think if he go to these other teams, I just don't see a good future for Lonzo Ball. His next move got to be his best move, and it's clearly not in New Orleans.
I think you're sleeping on Miami, though. I think Miami's going to be the team they can do a sign and trade deal with.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the Miami deal because it all depends on what happened with Miami.
If they can sign and trade, they can give away Tyler Herro, Duncan Robinson, and Pelicans would take that for a sign and trade.
I don't believe they're giving up Herro for Lonzo. But let's see what happens to them in the playoffs. If they get burnt out, something's going to go down. So let's see what happens.
Because Pels will take Tyler Herro or even Duncan Robinson. They'll take some shooters, though. They try to do this point guy on.
Facts. Where you see Lonzo, the future for Lonzo Ball come this free agency? What do you see? How do you see it breaking down?
I see Chicago or New York. And everything you said is facts. Stephen A. was like, I can't believe New York got Obi Toppin. And when they did, I said, wow, it's a real possibility for Lonzo to go to New York now because that spot is wide open. Derrick Rose is fire, but he's aging. So he's going to turn into more of the, mentor / 6-man role. He's not going to be running things. So, and both of them are big cities. So, I think Zoe used to that city life and he'll be straight with that. So, I live closer to Chicago, so I'm kind of hoping Chicago, but I think the Miami as well. I would say in the top 5, you have to put Miami in there, and it depends on Spoelstra. I just don't know if that's a good fit for Lonzo and what these people expect from him. That's what I wonder. These teams that were contacting the Pelicans, during the trade deadline, what they really expected from Lonzo, because I don't think any of them expected 3-and-D. But if I found out they were, that's what will upset me because we need Lonzo to go back to being who he is.
I agree. I feel like Lonzo could be a J. Kidd, Penny Hardaway kind of player. They let him play the point because he's 6'7". Can shoot, slash, got handles, got ball vision.
I crazy about Lonzo, how everybody just point out his deficiencies, and it's crazy, and the things that he can't do, and just don't point out the things that he could do, and the things that Magic Johnson said, the great Magic Johnson at that, clearly said there's no point guard in the NBA with a higher IQ than Lonzo Ball. He didn't say he was the best point guard. He said there is no point guard in the league with a higher IQ than Lonzo Ball, and it just sends shockwaves around the league. You got Magic, the great Magic Johnson, calling for the Knicks to pull a deal on live TV, to pull the trigger on the Lonzo deal, and they just wouldn't do it. But it is what it is. But I'm just saying, I don't see Lonzo going there, sticking with the Pelicans. But I am gonna hold out faith. Don't hold out the possibility of Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson fighting to keep him there, because they could be the deciding factor in him signing with the Pelicans. I would hate that to happen, but don't be surprised if Brandon Ingram go to the front office and they go up there and put up a stronghold for Lonzo. And don't hold out the Brandon Ingram situation, because I don't think he's safe. The more this team continues to fall off the hinges, and Bradley Beal becomes available, look for some people to start coming available that you didn't expect. You understand? I don't be surprised, because that could be a hell of a deal. Ingram for Bradley Beal. I'm just saying, they're gonna have to move Bradley Beal eventually. And look for some of these teams who you think people are in position, they second options, they third options, they in good position. You think they're gonna be there for the long haul? Watch some of these second tier stars become available. Who else? Chris Middleton's, Brandon Ingram's. A lot of these second options on these teams are going to become available when somebody like that does. And I could see a situation like that happening with Brandon Ingram going for Bradley Beal, and they just going full-fledged building around Zion. You know, I don't like how the Pelicans are handling the roster because it is feeling like they just very Zion heavy, and it's like screw everybody else. You know, you got a lot of young talent on this team they should be cultivating, but it seems like they just concerned with Zion and his development and what he can do. And, you know, and like I said, it's tough, man. You know, I just hope for the best. Like I said, man.
I mean, they all three of them work. You can keep them three together. You just gotta have a new coach. Like I said, last year they went on a 10-game win streak without Zion, and then when Zion came back, they were like top 3 team in offense in the whole league. With just them three.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say I don't think all three gonna work, man. I think either all three will work if they're not doing that point Zion, but that point Zion throw everything off because it makes it like a tunnel vision. Like you put everybody out their place. So
they trying to turn Zion into LeBron James. And what happened when Lonzo was with LeBron James? They had some good games, but LeBron, he did everything. So Zoe couldn't run the point like that. And that's where the problem comes in. When they decide to say we're going to cater to Zion, in their minds, in their game plan, that means we need to neglect Lonzo. Like, where's there a coach that can learn how to use all three? If you don't have that, if New Orleans is not going to do that, then Zoe got to go because it's nothing but all it's doing is taking his value down. And don't be sleep on, you know what year Lonzo in. He got that 1 year going to another team, depending on what deal he signed. He want to get with his brother. People think that's just a joke from LeVar and all that. No, he wants to be with his brother. And guess what? What you don't know is that LaMelo really wants to be with Lonzo. People have been saying like, oh, separate them, this and that. They're going to get in each other's way. It will not happen. So, you know, I'm banking on the surprise happen. But next year, you know, I think Lonzo will be somewhere else. But just wait and see, because I don't think we're going to really see Lonzo be Lonzo until we get the right coach or we put him with his brother. And that's sad to say, because to people's ears, that means like, oh, he must suck then if he's only good in these conditions. And I would say, okay, well, look at Dennis Rodman, the man getting 15 rebounds a game. He couldn't do nothing else, but they used him for what he was good at. Did Dennis Rodman suck? No. Did Shaquille O'Neal suck? He couldn't hit free throws? No.
Hall of Famers.
Yeah, Hall of Famers.
Do y'all think Charlotte can sneak up and just snatch Lonzo? Because they had a lot of money for the guy that went to the Lakers. They had a lot of money through Adam, but you know the Lakers got him for cheap. Forgot that dude's name. Yo.
I'm gonna be honest
Montrez. They was gonna throw that man a full year.
I'll try to answer this. I don't know about that's a tough situation with the Hornets, because I think it all hinges on the development of LaMelo Ball. Listen, the Hornets could make the playoffs, and I believe LaMelo's going to be back sooner than later. What if they go to the playoffs and LaMelo Ball light the shit up, and you know he gonna have some clout in the organization. You understand? And that's the type of shit that's gonna take to get Lonzo over there, because they could trade Terry. I'm pretty sure the Pelicans would go for that. Terry Rozier and whoever the hell else, and Cody's. I don't know. You know, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure the Pelicans will take that. You know, but it's all about, are they going to pull a trigger on that deal? Because the Hornets, they could use some other things too. I think they could use the center. They could always use some more shooting. I mean, so I'm just saying, I don't know if to use it on the point guard when you already got your point guard locked up, and then there, if you wanted to keep one of these other two guards to have your second unit point guard locked up. I mean, so it's going to be kind of tough to. I think it's going to hinge on LaMelo Ball's development, giving him more clout in the organization for him to stronghold and push a deal. Like LaMelo is still a rookie, y'all, and Michael Jordan's there. Jack, I'm just saying, there's some strong people up there, you know, that's making decisions. You know, LaMelo got to have some clout before he roll in there trying to talk like that, because I think they got other avenues they need to attack the Hornets to get their shit together. But let's see what happens.
No, those are facts. They're not trying to do that immediately. Michael Jordan don't feel no type of pressure. You know what I'm saying? They not on it like that. That's why I say just wait a few years, you know, because I don't think they can pull that trigger. It's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And Terry Rozier right now, I mean, Terry Rozier is is at an elite level right now. I'm not gonna say defensively,
Terry Rozier
but
is balling.
he's balling. So you know what I'm saying? Like they could trade Terry Rozier for Lonzo and Jackson Hayes at this point. The way they treating Lonzo, you see what I'm saying? Like they treating him like a scrub. So it's gonna depend. It's gonna be good to see though, but it's actually painful to watch as this takes place though. Y'all gotta admit that it's painful game to game to watch how they use Lonzo and how they slander his name. And now he should go to the G League this game, that game. Then if he do a great game, I'll make a video on it. They like, oh, well, just wait till the next game. Well, I've been trying to tell y'all he ain't gonna never be consistent until you let him do what he does best. The man runs, he passes, he got vision. This is why Magic said he has the best IQ, because when the game is sped up, things get more difficult. It's harder to find the man. It's harder to anticipate where your teammate's gonna be. But no one can pass better at a fast pace than Lonzo. We might say LaMelo, you know what I'm saying, because they cut from the same cloth. But Lonzo, even from a further distance, he has more pinpoint accuracy. If you watch, that's why it's amazing that his teammates do not run out. They're just wasting this IQ.
Yeah.
They're trash.
Right. I'm trying to figure out where. Could you imagine Steve Nash being told to, you know what, don't run the point guard today. We're going to have Amari Stoudemire bring it up the court, and I need you to sit your ass in the corner and wait for Jason Richardson to give you the ball. You know, I mean, could you imagine I'm just saying, could you imagine the Chris Paul? They did that a little bit with James Harden, but that was understandable. That's two elite players. But I'm just saying, could you imagine the Chris Paul being told, hey, listen, man, I'm going to have such and such bring the ball up the floor. You know, I need you in the corner. You're going to be a 3-and-D guy. This is ridiculous, you know. I mean, it never has this been done before where a pure point guard is being mishandled like this. They didn't do Ricky Rubio this bad.
No, they didn't.
Do y'all think it's because of LeVar Ball?
Of course it's because of LeVar. But I mean,
it's disrespectful, man.
I'll get your thoughts on that.
Let me bring something up that Steve, bring it back to what Stephen A. said. I don't agree with this comment, but when you put it in light of what's going on right with the Pelicans, it speaks volumes. He said they need an elite point guard, and he knows very well, Stephen A., that they're using Zion as point Zion, and he still said they need an elite point guard. That's because the formula just ain't working, bro. And it's weird that what I think we're like 3/4 of the way through the season, and it ain't worked none of this time, and they still trying to do it. Like you see, y'all got a losing record. You got a good team, 2 All-Stars, and with Lonzo and the other role players, and y'all still not winning. Like y'all gotta do something else. Y'all gotta go back to the drawing board and see what y'all doing wrong.
Right.
Fire Stan Van Gundy. That's one. You gotta fire the coach first. He gotta go.
I don't think that's gonna happen, man.
Because the coach came into the team already talking about, Lonzo should be a 3. He's more of a 3. The coach was already saying that before he got hired. Stan Van Gundy was already trying to push that.
He's stubborn too, man. You can tell he's stubborn dude, man.
I'm gonna say Van Gundy. I'm gonna call Van Gundy getting fired midway through next season. Because I feel like they're gonna keep him, and they're gonna. I feel like this Pelicans team is gonna look different next season, and I don't think for the better. I think they're gonna lose a few players, and they're gonna make some moves, some trades that I think is gonna get completely screwed around. Because you got Griffin making the moves. Look for another situation where you give up a good play and get Bledsoe back. Something like that, where you give up and get back somebody horrible. You know, look for something like that. I mean, I'm serious. You understand?
They're gonna lose Zion if they keep doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna lose Zion anyway because Zion is a goddamn megastar, man. You know, potential megastar. This guy can't stay in New Orleans.
You heard what he said. He said, "My favorite place to play is New York." I mean, then he corrected it. It was like New Orleans, then New York.
Yeah, you know, that's politics. You know, he had to say that, you know, to make it look good. But to be honest with you, the New York shit is a joke to me too, man. I'm not going to get caught up with the New York thing. And anyway, that's a long time from now.
Yeah, that's true.
You got RJ Barrett there. Let's see what happens with RJ. That's a whole pipe dream.
Yeah, it takes the spotlight away from Julius Randle and all those dudes playing their ass off, man.
Yeah, well, that year, around that time is going to be different when Zion is ready to leave because there's going to be no more LeBron. You know, I'm pretty sure that the Clippers' reign will be over. So the Lakers is going to be vacant. I'm pretty sure Anthony Davis will be there. So he could you understand? The Lakers could be a destination. I mean, I'm just thinking about 5-6 years from now, how the league gonna be different. You know, LeBron is close to retiring, and you know, believe it or not, yeah, I think. You know, I'm just saying, the league gonna change soon. You know,
there's gonna be another super team, yo. I got a feeling Tatum, maybe Devin Booker, or somebody might do a 3. He might link up the new school. You never know.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there. The Pelicans can really think about making some moves. Look out for Brandon Ingram, y'all. Brandon Ingram could be used in something nasty. I'm just saying, y'all. Look at that contract they gave Ingram. I'm telling you. There's some players out there that's going to be available. Look out for Bradley Beal and Karl Anthony Towns. Those two.
I would trade him for Zach LaVine.
No, Zach. No, I'm telling you right now, Karl Anthony Towns and Bradley Beal. You're going to have teams trying to move heaven on earth to get these dudes. You understand? And look out for the Pelicans to get thirsty on that. Because I'm telling you, it's different. Everybody comes in on these dudes, especially Karl Anthony Towns. When he become available, all 30 teams is going to have an offer. You know, all 30 teams. You know, and I'm telling you, Brandon Ingram could get one of these deals done. Because you look at these young talents that these other players got, like even the Knicks, they got all the pieces, the draft picks and all of that. The Pelicans got Brandon Ingram. You know, that's a surefire thing. You understand? You could, I wouldn't say build around him, but I'm just saying.
All-star right there.
Yeah.
You can give him the picks. So yeah, Towns would be nice. Karl Towns would actually be nice with Zion. He can stretch the floor. That actually would be.
Look out for Griffin to get fired, too. Eventually, Griffin going to work his ass out. So it could be a new regime and everything.
We need Griffin gone, man.
Yeah, so, you see what he did to JJ Redick in itself shows the integrity of the organization now.
Yeah, they ain't gonna get no free agent. And JJ Redick signed with them too as a free agent. You know, that was a big pickup for them, for the Pelicans.
Yeah, because he could have went anywhere around that time.
Pelicans don't get nobody like that. Yeah, they did him better, and they destroyed his whole morale.
Let me tell you,
like he couldn't shoot.
Let me tell you how it don't even matter if we get shooters around Zion. You had Lonzo and you had JJ playing on that team. All they had to do was run plays for this dude, catch and shoot, and they could have got him going, but it didn't work. So putting shooters around Zion ain't gonna make me nothing because you have the same outcome. You have JJ Redick there. He's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league, even though he's older. Yeah, but when you get to that age, all you gotta do is just, you know what I mean, pass it through the ball, no dribbling, just catch and shoot. But you ain't doing none of that.
The Pelicans ruined JJ Redick. I'm convinced of that. This man, even though he did trash at the Pelicans like recently, it still didn't mess up his averages. That's how good he has always shot. I'm convinced it's the Pelicans. They need a whole overhaul.
He didn't want to be there. He didn't like Stan Van Gundy. He asked for a trade before the season even started.
Yeah, he played better with Gentry. I think Gentry did better plays for JJ Redick. Stan's not a good offensive coach.
They need to hire Gentry. Need another job, you know. And it's messed up because people like Alvin Gentry might never get another job, or it's gonna be a long time. People like Mike Brown go to the finals two years in a row, can't sniff a job. You know, he gonna be an assistant coach for the Golden State Warriors for the next 10 years. You understand? Because
Mike Brown would be a good coach.
I'm not gonna say Mike Brown is some Popovich because he got a shitty track record too. But I'm just saying he's been paying his dues. You know, I'm not gonna don't bring up Fizdale. I'm not fucking with Fizdale. You know, he needs to be an assistant coach. But look out for Fizdale to get a job. I can say, I'm telling you, you look at they hire some idiotic coaches, y'all. You know, it's like especially teams that you got to get this shit right. Watch them go hire David Fizdale. You know, like what the hell? You know, I don't understand it, man. You know, people like Mark Jackson. I don't know what's the politics. He need to get back in the league. I like Mark Jackson with this team. You know, it's tough, man. But anyway,
I think they don't like his faith.
Yeah, his faith. Yeah. He's a pastor. You know, he don't like the homosexuality. You know, so it's a tough situation. You know, it is what it is.
He's still a hell of a coach, though, man. Like, he would definitely bring the best out of Lonzo and Ingram and Zion.
And you know, he would have the respect of LeVar, because LeVar said he the one who got the Warriors popping, and Steve Kerr was the Milli Vanilli. So, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even got no bad blood against LeVar.
And that's why he didn't go. You know, LaMelo should have went to the Warriors. You know why he didn't go?
Oh, you already know politics.
You know,
they didn't want him.
LeVar. They wasn't going to deal with LeVar. What's your thoughts on that?
Who?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on the situation with LeVar Ball and the
Warriors?
Yeah, the Warriors.
Man, I try to tread somewhat softly since I talked to the man, you know, or whatever, but not on a regular basis, nothing like that. But he has my mutual respect. So if I don't know something, I ain't going to speak it. That's why it's facts. But I do know that they've had some interaction. So the Warriors ain't thrilled about LeVar Ball. Let's put it that way. And I know that. Now, the fact that they're going to call him on draft night and then renege and then later say, no, we didn't do that. It's a whole shady thing. And I don't want to get too much into it. I just want to say that the Warriors bogus for that. That's all I'm going to say.
Damn, that's messed up. I bet they wish they had him now.
Yeah, tell me he wouldn't be fired with Steph Curry right now. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Cater so much attention. Steph Curry will be getting dropped. He wouldn't have to work so hard. He got to work hard to get open. I mean, he doing phenomenal. Steph Curry is that dude. But if he had somebody like LaMelo who could create off the dribble.
That would have been a good fit for him.
And then plus LaMelo's intimidating. Like, in a way, if you see how LaMelo is aggressively, he intimidates people.
Yeah.
They're scared to guard LaMelo. They're really scared of him. Kind of like Allen Iverson.
He's capable of being a defender. He got the length. He got the size. You just got to coach him up. You got to develop a young player, too. You don't just come here as a finished product. You know?
LaMelo and Steph Curry, that's scary right there, man.
Hold on a second. I'm going to cut you off, Blair. Facts. You said you were talking to who, LeVar?
Yeah, we've talked.
Okay. So you said you want to take it easy. I heard you say you was going to take it easy on your last point that you made. You were trying to be nice. That was funny. It's cool.
Yeah, everything that, you know, like me, my channel, I decide to put things out and not like, what's it mean? Stir up things too much. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
It make a lot of sense. Everything you do, man. Listen, I'll be ready. I tell you a story. I've been watching your videos for at least the past couple of years, about 2 years, or maybe over longer than that. I remember when
I've only been out 2 years, so that's probably right.
Yeah, I remember when I first was watching your videos. I was working at another job, and this job I was working at, they let me wear some headphones and shit. You know, at this job, you know, you could have one ear in. So I was ready for your shit every morning. You know, I get to work. I got to work at 9 or something. You always had a video ready, and this shit was entertaining. It was long video. So damn, this shit is crazy. I was looking forward to it, you know, and I was up on your channel. I was going back to the history, and I was like, damn, this dude know what he's talking about. You every day you had some ball facts content, ranging from all different guys, from LeVar, LaMelo, Lonzo, LiAngelo, even going down to the supplementary parts around these guys. I mean, your shit is extensive. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. I'm just pointing out that because what I'm saying is I like over here at Flight Sports TV, man. This thing we gotta give people their flowers. You know, while we're here, you understand? I want people to understand. I rock with everybody. Shout out my man DJ's Ron Uncut Truth. We did an interview. I forgot when we did that, like 2 months ago. Ball Facts. Well, I like to point out these two guys because these guys got mega followings. You understand? Look for Ball Facts coming to see little old me right here. I'm just building up my little platform. Ball Facts He came here and acknowledging me and coming. I mean, that's big, man. That shows a testament to your character and who you are. We really need to support Ball Facts and grow his channel to the masses. You understand? Because when he grow, everybody can grow. Let's say one of y'all in the comments section want to start your YouTube channel. You know, you've been rocking with us for years. It don't cost nothing to give you a look. You feel me? Bring you on here. You know, it's important. You understand? We need to support Ball Facts. We need to support DJs Raw Uncut Truth. We got to support the guys in the community that's bringing us the content. You understand? I don't mean to go on and on. I just want to show respect to everybody that's rocking with me, especially Ball Facts, man. And everybody, you know, I can't explain it enough. You feel me? But sorry about that.
Yeah, man. No, let me say my piece after that because I appreciate that. And you know, I'm like a hound dog for the real. I sniff something out real. So this is my third time seeing channel. I said, okay, I see the consistency. I hear what he's speaking. It's not just for a clicks. Like he really believe this. Boom, let me support him. The same way somebody supported me because we ain't no different. I'm just a little further in the game. I came during a drought. And I know I started my channel and a lot of people tell me like, bro, I kind of started mine because of yours. And the drought was of the media had all this negative, bogus information about LeVar, the Ball family, blah, blah, blah. And it was just a lot of us differently, but there was nobody speaking out consistently about it. So I came out at the right time and then so happened to have God just give me a few video skills and boom, that's how it pop off. But I know it's a lot of people that's been thinking like me, before me, the same as me, different. And it's like, what's most important is that our message get out. That's what's most important because we know what the media can do. They can make everybody believe one thing. So when I see somebody with that message, yeah, I'm gonna hop on and support. I'm not gonna look from afar and be like, oh, you know, I'm only supporting my channel. No, I'm supporting that message of the real.
Right. You was one of the first to break the Puma deal too with LaMelo. Like you was on that early before the media. You was already talking about that.
Yeah, I turned out the interview with Corey Williams that DKM got. I turned it down before that. I turned it down.
If you don't mind me asking, what was the reason?
Well, dang. I'm like, dang, should I really be honest right now? Somebody gonna screen record me and say, but like, shout out to iExecutive. I always see he in the chat, and I see him. He always at my page. I turned it down because we had set up I talked to him 2 times before, you know, anybody was my guy. Shout out to Slim College. Set this interview up. Boom, bam. We talk on the phone, and I don't really know nothing about the guy that much. And dang, I should not really go there. Let's just say me and Corey, we didn't see eye to eye, really.
That's all. You know, you ain't gotta
That's it.
And
shout out to him. I have, you know what I'm saying? It's all good for him. Promote that brother. Love. It's all love. It's all good. Nothing against him right now. I'm just saying that's why it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Just like we didn't see eye to eye. And like I get on here with you and I got a certain energy. We vibing, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain thing. And when it wasn't like that with us. And it was just like, okay, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, you feel me? Definitely. I understand. That's how I am too. I like to stick with the right energy. You know, I even like to deal with people that might not agree. You know, we in the field. We talking about the ball. You talking about the Ball family, all members here. I like the Ball family too, but I think what I try to do is focus on Lonzo. You understand? Because that's what I try to do. I understand. I could go with LaMelo. I go LiAngelo because it's stuff to talk about with every member of the family. You understand?
No, bro, I love that. I love that about you because the same way that people told me they like, why don't you talk about the NBA? You only talking about the Ball family. I mean, I understand when you just pick one thing and you stay on it. So mine is a little broader than yours, but you only talk about Lonzo. That's dope.
Right. Definitely, man. You know, so like I said, we just gotta keep doing our thing, man. This is a great situation, man. But what I was gonna tell you was, and I feel that we deal with a lot of hatred because you know we pushing the message, but it's other people with an alternative message. You understand? I ain't gonna give no names and all that, but it's people out there that attack us you know, all the time. People don't understand what we go through in the comment section. What we go, you know, I just ignore them. But I'm just saying, I go through a lot. I drop videos. People come in there with the hatred. I either got to delete. I try not to block people, but you know, also the hatred you hear on the videos that other people will do, go out here and disrespect Lonzo, disrespect LiAngelo, shit all over LeVar. You know, LaMelo, they can't disrespect LaMelo. They want to, but he ain't giving them no reason. You understand? But it's how do you deal with being in this field and what we talking about, and also dealing with the hate that you deal with in the comment section and the live chats, and then when you listening to other people, how they basically attack the people that we cover. How do you deal with that?
Now is a lot different than I dealt with it at first. Like, bro, I wasn't no sports announcer. I didn't have no job doing this. I didn't have no public thing. So when you first have any social media and then you getting roasted online, they coming at you, talking stuff, you know what I'm saying? You be offended. Like, oh, dang. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get some adjustment to that because, you know, trolls will come at your very soul. You know what I mean? Your whole character. Right. But now once I got monetized and I understood what the comments actually do in the algorithm to my video, and then how the money comes out of it, and I said, wow, man, they ain't doing nothing but helping me. It's not even nothing. I actually need that. I need those hate comments. I need that. So, you know, like now I answer it. Every once in a while, there's one that rubbed me a really wrong way. Like if somebody get on there and be like, I hate Tina, she or this, that, I might block somebody for something like that. But for the most part, like I be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to it now. It's not something you should get used to it, but like I just believe God helped me deal with this whole thing because YouTube kind of popped off fast for me. You know what I'm saying? So like I just deal with it now.
I think it's dope that in some of your videos, you be rapping in some of your videos, yo. I used to like watch some of you just start freestyle in there. I'm like, yo, this dude's rapping. That shit's kind of dope.
Bro, I always so much hate for that. But that's it. If it's my channel and I ever stop doing what I want to do, throw it all away. Like I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and I think that's why Ball Facts took off because it's just different. It was so different. It wasn't just the normal Spurs channel. Like I just be free on there. Everything that God gave me, I'm just like, you know what? I'll be on a video talking about ZO2, and then the beat is playing in the background. I'm like, it sounds like a verse to come in right here. I dropped the verse on there. Everybody, people in the comment section, like, where the song at? Where the song at? I ain't make no song. I just literally just put a verse on in the middle of it and then just kept going. And that's how stuff happened like that. So shoot, I did some comedy skits. I done did a cartoon. I just did random stuff.
Well, I got about two more topics, man, before we get up out of here.
Let me ask a question, though. I got a question.
Yeah, my bad, T. Go ahead.
This dude, man, I'm rocking Ballface for a hot minute, but I want to know, like, how'd you get Kendrick Perkins, man? That was a great interview, man, that you did with KP.
First of all, I was so mad because in the middle of a call, he started getting the call and it made the sound all choppy. I was like, no, not my Kendrick Perkins interview. But really that interview came from, it's a guy named Slim College. Look him up. He on Instagram or whatever. But this is my friend. He's in Houston. And he just got connections. Like that's all he does. He's connect people. And so he reaching out to different people and just, asking like, hey, this is a channel called Ball Facts. It's only 20,000 subscribers, but we like to talk about growth and this and this and that. And some people hit back and this and this and that. And so, he went to Kendrick Perkins' wife, then got to Kendrick Perkins, got canceled, got put on, got canceled, got put on. Like it was like just a lot to go through, but I got the interview and that's all just thanks to Slim College, my networker. Pretty dope.
How long was the interview? Do you remember?
I think it was probably 15, 20 minutes. I think. Man, I don't remember.
Yeah, that interview.
How long ago was this? I need to check. I might have missed that. I gotta go do that. I gotta go watch that.
That was a good interview. Yeah, that was a good interview.
Me and Kendrick Perkins was we was doing the Zoom. We was just chilling and kicking it. And the crazy thing was that was when I didn't show my face. So Kendrick Perkins, all he seen was a blurred screen, and I could see his face, and he just talking with me and kicking it. And as soon as I opened up my mouth and started talking about the things that my channel is about, the brother like was digging it. So he was being all open and cool with it. I even talked about when he said Lonzo sucked or something like that. I asked him about it. It was dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
I'm about to see what's up with that right now, but we applaud you for that, man. Because that's some major accomplishments, man. You know, you really take them to the next level.
At the time, I was kind of beefing with DKM, and he hit me up. Like at the time, he was still didn't care. He was like, "Yeah, bro, this is dope. This is dope for the community."
It is.
Yeah, man. When I see that, I'm like, "Yo, this dude got KP." I'm like, "Okay, I was already listening to you."
I'm saying right now, you did this 11 months ago.
Yeah, there was another channel too, Ball Facts, that jumped in, yo, like the Lonzo haters. I ain't gonna get that channel name, but he was in there cooking there too, yo. Where everybody was going at him for being a Lonzo fan. And Ball Facts is I ain't gonna say his name, but you already know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, and when I got off, he tried to keep going. Got shut down, and he was shocked. He was like, "Who is this dude?" The way I came at him, he ain't understand. He ain't know what it was. I said, "Bro, you can have it how you want." I just came on to be cordial. When I heard him going there, I said, "Oh, is that how we doing it? This is what it is." It came with the same energy.
People come with a lot of emotion and like they try to be funny and like humorous when they disrespecting Lonzo. They don't really come with much facts. You know, they come with a narrative they want to push and that's that. And it doesn't make any sense. You know, when you sit up here and say Lonzo should be in the developmental league, he's not going to. It's people who come in my live chat, he's not here today, but he tells me, "Oh, Lonzo going to be working at the tool shop after this." It's stupid shit like that. You know, it's just, but it's just becomes trendy to start talking like this. Like, even, for instance, I'm just going to talk about Carmelo Anthony, even though he don't got nothing to do with this. People were saying Carmelo sucks. He don't deserve to be in the league. What the hell? I don't know. People don't even. It's just stupid. It's just a narrative, and it gets trendy, and everybody's saying it. It's just everybody echoing the same shit. But it's a false accusation and it's false statements. You understand? So I mean, it's a mess, man. But shout out to you, Ball Facts, man. Like I said, keep doing this shit, and the community we watching you. We like I said, we want to see you rise because we with you, man, every step of the way. You feel me? Shout out, and also shout out my man DJ Raw and Uncut Truth. Are you familiar with the dog?
Oh yeah, like so a lot of DJ Raw Uncut Truth. He was he did the interview with me. Sorry, we did an interview. And this was back in the day.
What to do? What to do? Who was hating?
No, it wasn't that. It was like
he was in there too. Yeah, DJ Ron Co was in there too. He was cooking. Yeah, props to him. Yeah, he was in there first, I think. Or after. I know.
Anyway, I did an interview with him like a year ago that he deleted off his channel because he deleted everything at one point. So people really didn't know that I knew about DJ, but I had known about him.
Yeah, he did good. Like I said, we did an interview not too long ago. I think it was maybe like two months ago or something like that. Me and DJ did and shout out to DJ because I hit him up in the DM and on Instagram, and I didn't expect him to even write me back, and he wrote me back kind of right away. You feel me? He was writing back too. He wasn't Hollywood with it. You know, I sent him a message and he get back to me the next day. I mean, he was.
That's the kind of dude he is. Yeah, that's the kind of dude he is.
Yeah, word. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you got to get these the people that you want to see win. You understand? People like that because because you got a lot of people in position, and I'm not watching people. I mean, it's people who hating. You know, who basically sucking the life dry out to people, giving the people nothing. You feel me? Won't even shout you out. You feel me? You try to get up in the comment section in one of the videos. They won't even like you. Won't even write you or say, "Yeah, you're right" or "fact." So got no acknowledgement at all. You understand? We are supporting these people and elevating them, and we need to put these motherfuckers out of business. You understand? People that you give them, you raise them up, and they don't want to acknowledge the people. You understand? The people put you in position, and you don't acknowledge the people. We need to put them out of business. You understand? You feel me? That's why I'm on here at Flight Sports TV. We got to put motherfuckers out of business, and we got to put the right people in position. Because I'm telling you, we need to get the right people in position. We got too many bad motherfuckers in position. We got to get them up out of there. But hold, let's get back to the topic. We got to get up out of here. What's your thoughts on this next game from the Pelicans? Is there any shot that they can win? We got Orlando. Obviously, that's not going to be a walk in the park. Orlando is not going to be just a pushover. What's your thoughts on this Magic game? Facts.
Man, I don't even.
You don't even know who Orlando got, right?
Like, it don't even matter. It's just we know what Stan's gonna do. So,
yeah,
like flip a coin. Just flip a coin. We know what Stan's gonna do. You know, like it's not a. We don't have a team that's certain. Like, we have no identity. We can't consistently win. We can't even consistently lose. Like, we just all over the place. So it's just like, for me to sit up here and say I think we'll win because of this and then because of that, it just wouldn't be correct.
Yeah, Otto Porter fuck around, drop 35. You feel me? They got R.J. Hampton, Michael Carter Williams. Who else they got? They got Gary Harris. Yeah, them boys got Gary Harris. I forgot they traded for Gary Harris. Yeah, they got it. Yeah, this ain't gonna be no walk in the park. I'm looking at some of these guys. Yeah, this ain't gonna be easy. You got Wendell Carter Jr., Cole Anthony. It ain't gonna be no walk in the park. So I mean, the Pelicans talking, and it's in Orlando, and they really can't afford to lose this.
No, but we got 2 All-Stars though. We gotta win the game, man. We gotta start winning some games.
No, look, yeah, I understand we got 2. Yeah, but it is what it is, man.
They get beat by the Kings, man.
Yeah, let's see what happens. But nonetheless, man, I appreciate y'all for joining me. Yo, facts. I appreciate you taking the time, or y'all taking the time. You know, it's the first time joining. I look forward to definitely building with you. I'm gonna get with you in the DM. We're gonna do something.
For real, I was just gonna say, yeah.
You already know what it is. We gotta do something definitely this week. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. You heard?
Yeah, because I get a feeling to be next. You know, that's how I felt when I see DJ channel. I'm like,
Yeah, new media.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, he all in. He all in here. We all DJ. We all up
shout out to DJ.
Shout out to DJ. He working. I know he cooking out tonight. Y'all better go to the cookout. Get the plates ready. He told you. They had the plates ready. Y'all coming there with no plates and shit. Y'all got to get it together. It's Flight Sports TV. Shout out Ball Facts, T Sam, New Media. Y'all already know what it is, and we definitely up next. Facts. Look for me in the DM tomorrow. I'm gonna hit you. We're gonna get something scheduled for the people. We just gonna go crazy. But it's all good. Y'all get up with me, y'all. We about to get out of here. Y'all hold it down, man. I appreciate y'all for joining in, man. It's Flight Sports TV. Hit that like button and everybody hit that subscribe button. We getting up out of here. I appreciate y'all.